that big VIT win.
Cheers, guys. I'm here with Nukeduck after that crushing victory. First off, Nukeduck, at the beginning of the game, we heard in the hype video, you thought OG not that great right now. Would you like to expand upon that, given the result you just had with this game?
No, I just think they aren't as good now as they were in their prime form or peak form last season. And yeah, this game doesn't change that much. I think they're better than what they showcased today, but still they have a lot of work to do.
How did that translate into game, though? Because you absolutely picked them apart in game, and it was such a fast victory. Was there anything from what you thought about the team that helped you in game today?
Not really. I think we just had a pretty solid draft, and I think we played it well too. So it wasn't anything like that. No.
Okay, well, is there anything within the team then? Because so far it's been your best week. You've gone and defeated OG, you defeated a G2 yesterday as well. So has there anything changed in the team environment, or is it just the rest of the league changing around you?
I think we got drafts we were more comfortable with this week. So I think both our drafts we had very comfortable comps, and we knew how to play them. So I think that was good, yeah.
Okay, well, talking about the composition, last question here on the Zilean. You picked it up. We saw GBM in North America pick it up. So why now? Why are you picking Zilean?
Because I realized it's just very strong for the team, because he has a good stun, AoE stun, very low cooldown stun. And ultimate is, of course, great, because normally they have to use a lot of stuff to take someone down, and then I just have one ult to revive him, and it's only a 35-second cooldown at level 16. So it brings so much utility, and yeah.
Yeah, it looks super frustrating to play against, definitely, in that game. Congratulations on the win, Nukeduck. We're going to throw it over to the analyst to take a look at the game.
Thank you very much, Pulse. Wow. He said yesterday we were comfortable in our picks. Today, to us, it seemed like it were picks that weren't necessarily as comfortable. It was a well-crafted game plan. Let's take a closer look at it, because pick composition, Zilean in the mid lane that we didn't expect. And though you said in the beginning, hey, I like OG's draft here. But in the end, what Vitality did with their comp was the true magic.
Yeah, I mean, it was just brilliantly played by Vitality. They picked this really good early game comp, and they played everything flawlessly. They won the lane swap, and then Shook just pressuring bot lane. Really hard, and it was almost if they wanted to bait out the Malphite TP, which they did, and after that it was game over for Origen, because they didn't have the TP for the bot dive, and they just went all for the bot dive, because probably 30 seconds after the Malphite TP, and because they knew they would win it. And
GG from there.
Yeah. GG from there, man. I've got a smile on my face after that draft. Well, not after the draft, after the game, because I never knew how much I wanted to see Zilean and Bard together. How effective it can be. The Bard with Frost Queens gets the slow, Tempered Fate into the stun. That right there is the kind of strategy that I'm looking at, and I'm like, wow, that's really, really cool to see happen. And I'm glad to see Vitality actually having more in their playbook than just being like, hey, look, we're a good solo team. We know Cabo can carry, let's put it all on him, because there were a lot of different unique dynamics about this draft and this gameplay from Vitality that we haven't seen from them before this week.
True, and they used the components and did it well. Let's take a look at the moment you were talking about early, because obviously a triple kill came out for the Graves, which is not something you want, but it was all the setup by Vitality.
Yeah, it was the Malphite TP is baited at this point, and they know that they will win the bot dive. They're just Shook pressuring all the time on Amazing, and Amazing had the base here. The TP coming in from Cabochard, of course, and Power of Evil's TP is a bit late here, but it just clean wipe from here, and just really, really excellently played by Vitality.
Before that, were you wondering that Shook was wasting too much time, or did you see this happening?
No, I think what he did was really good, because he knows that Nightly beats Rek'Sai early game, and Rek'Sai can't really do anything one-on-one, and since his lanes were pushed in, the Braum and Lucian can't really help, so pretty much Shook knew he can do anything, and he did everything he wanted, and it just resulted in a win.
What you can see, though, from watching Vitality play is they're one of the more comfortable teams that is still running teleport mid lane. A lot of people have moved away from that, now having the freedom to run Ignite or Cleanse. Vitality kind of almost forced Origen to take the teleport on an Ahri that normally is very good at roaming, normally needs the kill pressure from Ignite. Against Zilean, they're never going to kill him because he's got his level 6. But it just, as you were highlighting, Paraveal was a little bit slower on those teleports. Vitality just always faster on the play. And if the numbers are there, they're going to be able to keep people alive with that Zilean as well.
Yeah, but I think even if Power's TP was earlier, if it's too early, then they're just going to back out again, and then they're not going to have any TPs, and their bot lane is not going to farm anymore, and now that it was too late, and even if it was perfectly timed, still Vitality would win that, so it was just, I really don't know what Origen could have done.
I don't think they could have done anything, honestly, and I think we need to...
TP,
yeah. What we need to take from this is that Vitality absolutely crushing this week. 2-0, different comps, very clear game plans. On the other side, OG setting apart Splice, but then not being able to bring anything in versus the top teams. But I think that in a different scenario, they hopefully won't get caught out and get 4 kills against them in the first 10 minutes or in that one fight. But do you think that with a little bit of change, they will be able to take on the top teams, or is this a worrying sign?
For Origin, I mean, honestly, just look at this game and look what they did and try to like learn from it as well, and then like just copy in a way. Like if someone does something better than you, you copy it, and then eventually you will become better at it, or at least learn how to play against it.
I think to see Origin now go against the top teams, the change they have to make is they have to make sure that they have somebody that's reliable outside of Sven. Soaz will have a game where he's, you know, performing. Paraviva will have a game where he's performing, but it's not every single game. It's not even in like 3/4 of their games right now. That they need to shore up, and then maybe we can see Origin compete. But against the likes of Vitality, we just saw quite a big disparity.
That Vitality, yeah, definitely.
That Vitality.
Yeah, clear game plan. Fantastic win here from Vitality. We're 1 game in and just getting started here in Berlin. Up next, it is the Unicorns of Love versus Fnatic, so stay right there.
2 whole seconds after.
You will never get me there.
Okay.
I was not close to the wall, you know, right? So you're saying that I was just standing at the wall and not flashing? Okay. Okay.
Ben goes down, first blood, Mithy is gonna follow, a double kill for the Graves, that's a hell of a way to get started, but Power of Evil is trying to 1v4, he brought Amazing to the party though, but he goes down, a triple kill for Graves, and the spear forces the flash, and combo! 4 kills in the pocket ain't no thing.
Let's put on the shit after it's not working.
Look. She's gonna die, she's gonna die, she's gonna die. She's dead, she's dead. Good job, good job.
Amazing dashing out, and Power of Evil dashing back as well. Teleport is on the last turret, but it will fall. Vitality, 32 minutes and 15 seconds.